Alabama, and I'm going to do a commentary for Singularity gameplay, and it's just going to be some quick gameplay, and I'm just going to talk over for it and see how it goes. This is actually my first commentary, so we'll see what happens. And what we'll do is I'm just going to continue my game from where ended off yesterday, and it's about I want to say 1 to 2 hours probably into the game. So I'm not very far, but and I don't have too much power up, so it won't be spoiling too much. But we'll just see what happens and see how everything works along. Okay, so let's start here. It's pretty simple, first-person shooter, nothing too spectacular. So far, for about 2 hours, it's been a pretty good game. It hasn't been too bad. To me, it feels more like BioShock than any other first-person shooter. I mean, in the beginning, you start out with like creepy effects. You know, you have like things that are, this place is just ruined, and it's just a bunch of ruins and everything, and you're just going through it, trying to survive, find out what's happening. You can see it here. That is one of the bosses, and yeah, that must have hurt. I don't know why the guy didn't go down, but anyways, you see a little weak spot, little circle there, and we'll just go. I'm just gonna go pick up this item right here real quick, and we're gonna get into some shooting here. Shooting mechanics feels more like BioShock actually. Yes, it's a little stiff at times. It's not like Call of Duty loose, whatnot, but it doesn't feel too bad. It feels very awkward at first when you play it, but you'll get used to it as time runs by. And let's see what happens here. Shoot a few of the Soviet Union soldiers there. You can see how the gun shakes. It's a little hard at times when you're shooting. I had trouble shooting even a guy like that was in front of my face. So. One problem I did run into was there wasn't any grenades, so you can't really flush out the enemies. But you saw me use my little mechanical thing on my arm. It actually lets you revert time and fast forward time. So I don't know if you saw what happened. I actually fast forward time against that enemy soldier, and they actually just killed him. So it's a pretty cool handy. It's a pretty cool handy machine or ability when you get it. And you see all those misses. Wow. I'm having trouble even hitting it. Like I said, having trouble hitting a guy in front of my face. So I'm gonna cut a few scenes here, and I'm gonna just jump up here. And we're gonna get to our next area. And one thing I do like about this game is the ambient noises. Like I said before, you hear little creaks and stuff, and like I said, you hear the background there and the monsters, growling and whatnot, and it kind of freaks you out a bit if you don't know, if you're going to be attacked or not, and all that. But next part here, I'm going to actually show you a few abilities you get with the TMD, which is your little device in your hand. That's what it's called, and it's pretty cool actually. You can pick things up like that and move them. You can also revert them back, or just say speed them up like that into kind of just crush piles. After a few years, it becomes like that. And you could revert it back to its normal state. Set them up, jump, jump, over. There's a lot of little puzzles like that that you see in the game that kind of scratches your head a bit. Like you just kind of don't know what the heck you're doing, but After a while, you just get used to it. But you can see I'm just picking up items, trying to restock on ammo and whatnot. That device there is actually a weapon inventory. It lets you kind of just pick the weapons you want that you find, and you can. It's actually stored in the inventory there. You can pick them up whenever you want to when you come to the inventory. In the inventory there, you can also buy ammo, which uses your E99. Those are our currency. You can also upgrade weapons, like recoil, faster reloading time, higher damage, and the only way you can do that is if you find weapon briefcases. Pretty simple. Like I said, I'm just gonna pick some more stuff, and E99 cells there are actually like your plasmids. It recharges your TMD, so once you use all your TMD, it actually depletes, and you'll actually have use one of those cells to recharge them back to full. And we're gonna skip a few scenes again, and I'm gonna show you a little something. You saw that? You press down on the directional button, it actually shows you where you have to go. So in case you get lost, it actually shows you little footsteps there for you to know where you go. And looks like this might be a boss fight. So it's probably the boss fight that it's probably the boss that was you saw before, the monster that attacked me before through that wall. And you see he's up there. Holy shit, he's pretty big. And you can teleport. So we'll see how this battle goes. Damn, he's just tossing these people around like there's nothing. Let's see what happens here. There we go. There he is in front of our face. Let's see how we can beat him. You see he's throwing barrels. And you're supposed to catch him. But like I said, I messed up and I kept dropping him, so I didn't know that you could shoot him until later. But if you keep looking, fail on my side there, and I just didn't know until probably like a minute or so more, and you'll see later that I actually could shoot the barrels out and catch them. So.